Welcome to the Smart Notebook Getting to Know Your Software video, brought to you by the Technology Training Academy, a division of SG Resources. In this video we'll look at the digital ink layer. We'll see how we can open it, the tools involved with it, and how we can close it. When we pick up a pen and we write in Notebook, it is recorded onto that page. However, when we are outside of Notebook, something different happens. When we pick up a pen from our pen tray, you will notice that a border appears. This is telling me that there is a digital ink layer over whatever I'm using on my computer. Now this will appear when I'm not in Notebook or I'm not using one of the inkware applications such as Microsoft Office, for example. Now I can go and write over my desktop in this instance, and that does not interfere with my icons or any of the software below it. I use this if I'm explaining a website, a desktop, or some sort of software where I don't want to interfere with it, but I just want to interact over it. You'll notice on the top right hand side there are three buttons. The first button, if I click on it, it clears my ink. The second button takes a snapshot and saves my ink notes and puts them into Notebook, where I now have my image with the annotations that I've made. I can resize, rotate, and go ahead and use this. The last one is a red cross, and if I click on that, that will simply close my digital ink layer. Now, unlike previous versions of the digital ink layer, if I accidentally brush against the board or touch the board, my writing will not disappear. If I bump on it, a pop-up menu appears. Let's have a closer look at this pop-up menu. The pop-up frame repeats the icons that we find in the top right hand side of the screen, and this is because some people are shorter and their board might be a bit high, so they cannot reach it. So if you want to activate one of those buttons, you simply need to press anywhere on the screen and this pop-up menu will appear. The first one is Save Ink, and that's similar to the camera or capture ink that we see on the top and right. The second one is Always Save Ink, and this is a feature that if we activate, it'll continually save the ink without you having to press the button. As soon as you pause for a moment, it will save the ink and put it onto Notebook. The third one is the ink layer settings. We'll look at that in a moment. The fourth one is Clear Ink, like the first button, and the fifth one is Close Ink Layer, like the red cross. If you clear the ink and you want it to come back, when you click on the screen again after you've cleared ink, it will say Restore Ink Layer. This will bring back your ink. If we want to have a look at the settings for this digital ink layer, we can simply click on the screen anywhere and you can go to the ink layer settings. Now there's a few variations that it offers you in its appearance, so we can hide or reveal a few things. So we can show the border. It's a good idea to keep this ticked because then you can see exactly where the border is and when it has appeared. The second one is the pop-up balloon message that we've been looking at. You can click on that or hide it away. And then the third one is show the screen capture, the clear or the close buttons that are on the top right. If we were to take those away and then click OK, you will see that you will just simply get a frame, and because when we touch anywhere on the board we can access those tools, we don't really need to have that in the top right hand side. I'm going to go back to the settings. The behaviors, this talks about closing the ink layer with a pointer. If I select that and I've done all my writing and then I'm finished, I just need to replace my pen in the pen tray. This will activate my select or pointer. Then I click on the board and the ink will disappear. The bottom one is Always Save Ink, and this will automatically save your ink notes like we spoke about before. Along with the digital ink layer, I can use my floating tools. This will give me access to other tools which I can use over any software program that I'm using. So just a reminder, the digital ink layer is a layer that is put over whatever software I am using desktop other than notebook or ink-aware software applications such as Microsoft Office.
Thank you for watching the Smart Notebook Getting to Know Your Software video, brought to you by the Technology Training Academy, a division of SG Resources. We look forward to bringing you lots more videos about using smart hardware and the Smart Notebook software, and introducing you to our professional development courses. Please visit our website to see the latest videos available and what professional development courses are available.